And now we're gonna start talking about built-in utility programs. You know them for sure. You just do not know which their name were. Basically, they're in charge of like doing maintenance and repairs. Okay. Basically, a very new way of these things is like the updates. That's like the most fashion one, but they're like far much more basic ones, and we're gonna talk about them. Okay, basically, they are capable of identifying problems, locating files that just like were corrupted or damaged, and they're capable of backing up things. Okay, the three that we're gonna talk about them are defragmenters, compressors, and cleaners. Okay, once again, all of these guys are the muscle. Okay, they're the people. This is the guys no one talk about, but they're fundamental for us to like have a happy computer. The first one of them, I know you're like too young for this, but for all people like me, we have like this thing, a disk fermenter. Okay, so picture you have like this file of a professor doing a big video in his computer. Okay, so you have a big video. And let's say that video is just 1 GB long, 1 GB big. Okay, so it's very large file, and you had this space for fitting in it. Okay, this thing is like used, and this thing is like used, and and you have a gap in here in the middle, and it's I don't know 600 megabytes. So what happens if whenever you start recording that video, you just assumed it was gonna fit there, okay? So you start like using this memory and you run out of memory, okay? So at some point, you need to leave an identifier, just an ID, for you to like say, okay, I'm just restarting to do it there, okay? And you start saving the rest of the video here, okay? So your data is now fragmented, okay? So with those things, yeah, it works. But whenever you have like tons of fragmented stuff, your disk starts looking this way, okay? And it's not nice. Why is that? Because your computer goes slower. Because and it's the fetch. Okay, I was looking at this video and suddenly it's not continuous anymore, so I need to just like jump a big size of data and then continue fetching it. But what happens if this space over here is not continuous? You need to like keep looking for something for big files so all over the place, and it's not gonna be nice. Okay, so you do want to avoid this. That's why this defragmenter makes all of these things continuous. Let's say we're gonna have, let me change color to a nice blue. We're gonna move this file over here. It's gonna remain there. This file over here is gonna be moved from here to here. I call it 1. This thing I'm gonna call it 2. I don't know what's happening here. And finally, let me change color once again to a nice purple. And all that video from that poor professor is gonna be here. Okay, so it's gonna be continuous, and all my gigabyte is gonna be totally here. Okay, so that's defragmenting.